Hey guys, EthDo here, and today I'm back with an all new video. In today's video, we're going to be covering the new Minecraft update 15w43a and B. This is a new snapshot which is added into the pre-1.9 collection, I guess. I think it's like the 34th pre-1.9 snapshot. And it adds in Igloos, and they've got a little bit of a secret to them, a little bit of a plot twist as we're about to discover, and there's also some changes that have been made to previous snapshots and Minecraft in general, which we'll be covering as we go through this video. So the primary focus of this is solely on the Igloos. It's a new generated structure that's been added into the ice plains as well as the ice spikes biomes. They will not form in the mountainous areas, so if they were like the ice hills, they won't form there, but if you're in the plains, the snowy plains, you'll be fine, and the same as goes for the ice spikes. Now the best way I would suggest if you want to see one of these like right away, you're watching this video and you're like, I want to see that for myself to make sure this is legit. It is completely legit, but if you don't take my word for it, you can go on to the Wiki and check it out, or what you can do, the way I found this one at least, is by creating a new Minecraft world. I've customized it so it only spawns with this biome, so it's only ice plains, and that way it was a lot easier to find than going throughout all the different biomes, trying to get to the right biome to begin with, and then finding the igloo, because they're fairly rare. I may do a tutorial on how you can customize the biome, if you guys would want that. Let me know in the comments if you do. So let's actually take a look at this generated structure then. Now initially, it doesn't look as though there's much to it. We've got a crafting table over here, furnace with no fuel, which would have been a nice touch. Unfortunately there isn't one. And we've got a bed, and a little bit of carpet, I guess. So there's not much to it when you go straight into it. But there's actually a little bit of a secret. If you remove the carpet here, now this isn't true for every igloo. It's only a certain amount of them. I don't think there's a set percentage that has been declared already. It's just a certain amount will have them, and some of them don't. It's a little bit varied. I will add an annotation as soon as I know the exact percentage of how many do and how many don't. But if you find one that does, you'll see that you've got a trapdoor and a ladder leading down to a secret dungeon. Now once you get down to this dungeon, when I finally get down this long ladder, which probably didn't need to be that long, but hey, either way, you will find this cool secret dungeon. You'll have some chest loots, and you'll also see actually that there's been some changes to the texture of zombie villages. And I've got to say, that looks awesome. I'm very impressed by that. They haven't done anything like that in a while in terms of changing textures drastically, but I really think it's quite an improvement from just your standard zombie villager, which all look the same, but now they've got their own robes, and they look a lot more menacing, a better character in general, I guess. And in here we've got a regular villager. Now you'll find these in every dungeon you find. All of these igloo dungeons will always have one villager and one zombie villager. And your task, if you choose to accept it, is to open up the chest, take out your golden apple, and there should be a potion of weakness, or you're going to get one yourself. I think you'll either get a golden apple or brewing stand. Potion of weakness, there it is. You should always get a potion of weakness. It will be in the brewing stand. Get a golden apple from the chest, and then it's up to you to either cure the villager or just leave with the loots, whichever you choose to do. It's going to take like 5 minutes to cure that guy, so I'm not going to bother, but if you want to, you can do. So once you've either stolen from them or cured the villager, you can then leave with your wonderful loot and go on to find another igloo. They won't take too long to find. Like I said, they're a little bit rare, but seeing as these biomes are quite large, there's probably going to be a couple every time you go into a biome, so a little bit of wandering and you'll soon come across them. Some changes that have been made are worth noting before we finish up here. We've got the brewing stand that we just saw earlier. I mentioned in the previous video that they now require fuel, in fact blaze rods. Now in that video I did mention that it was likely to change from 30 fuel for every blaze rod, so every blaze rod you put in, it brews 30 potions. It has now been reduced to 20, and the number of strongholds has been increased from 3 to like 120 odd. I'm not 100% sure, but it's 100 and something, so it's basically just, they're spawning everywhere now basically. Before you could only ever find 3, and that made it exceptionally difficult to get to the end because they were just ridiculously rare, I guess. But they have now been increased to in excess of 100 strongholds per world, making that a lot easier to find, and hopefully now even multiplayer games of survival could involve some strongholds. Before, you would literally just never find them if you're playing open world survival games or something like that. So I think that's a good feature, as of course is the igloo and some other changes that we've seen throughout this snapshot. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you found out something you didn't know before watching, please take 1 second, hit the like button, and thanks for watching.